This week on Cougar Media News.
We looked into the orchestra pop concert,
The assembly with Daryl Strawberry.
And an update on spring sports.
Cougar Media News starts now.
Good morning, PHS, and happy Friday. This is Maddie Mckee
and Gaby Machinga. Welcome back to another episode of Cougar Media News.
On March 21st, the Pine Street Press came to the high school to get some tips and tricks on how to improve their news broadcasts. Staff members Dane Braden, Dawson Brandt, and Quinn Simpson got a chance to film this day.
On Tuesday, March 21st, the Pine Street Press traveled down to the high school. Their goal was to learn more about broadcasting from our experienced class here at the high school.
So we taught the elementary schools a little bit about the different jobs that we have at the high school and how we all work together to do the different things that we need to get the show produced.
I'm Haven and I'm in 5th grade. Definitely lots of editing tips and things that I can bring into our show.
Our CMN staff welcomed the Pine Street Press into our studio.
I think it was a great experience for the 5th graders to watch us anchor because it helped show them what we do in high school and what they can do to better their show.
I'm Lily and I'm in 5th grade. I like it because I like being on the camera.
Hello. Today is pretty warm with a high of 51 degrees. That's a good.
Our high school students got the opportunity to sit down with some of the Pine students and answer any questions that they had.
It was really cool being on the panel because it was interesting to see how broadcast is starting in the elementary schools and how we can inspire them to stay with it as they move into the high school.
I think we gave the students something to look forward to when they get to high school because a lot of them are excited to watch us.
Some of the questions they asked us were about what our different roles are in broadcast, what are the things that we need to do when we produce, how long it takes to produce, and how they can make their show better.
I'm Callie and I'm in 5th grade. How we can make our newscasts better.
For today's news, Saudi Arabia's new skyscraper is huge.
This has been Dane Braden,
Quinn Simpson,
and Dawson Brandt reporting for Cougar Media News.
Have a great day, Pine Street!
Have a great day, PHS.
Good luck with your newscast, Pine Street.
On March 23rd, the Palmyra Orchestras performed a rock and pop concert at the middle school. Staff members Alicia Battistelli and Rachel Bardsley attended the event.
Last Thursday, March 23rd, all levels of Palmyra Orchestra came together to play a pop concert at the middle school.
You will see the entire orchestra program here in Palmyra. It's amazing. It's 238 awesome students.
The group performed 8 songs from various artists including John Legend and ABBA.
The concert was a fun way for the younger students to see the high school orchestra members as future role models.
Congrats to all members of the orchestra on a great performance. Be sure to support the orchestra on May 8th for their spring concert.
Great job to all the students that performed. Make sure you show your support and come out to see all of the concerts this spring.
During primetime on March 22nd, former Mets baseball player Daryl Strawberry visited PHS and talked to the student athletes about his journey. Staff members Kaylee Van Kirk, Haley Walsey, Carmen McConaughey, and Quinn Simpson got a chance to find out more about his mission.
On Wednesday, March 22nd, Daryl Strawberry came to PHS to talk to our student athletes.
Mr. Strawberry played 17 seasons in the MLB and had a very successful career. Unfortunately, his career ended because of extreme drug abuse.
His story helped inform our athletes on the dangers of drug abuse and how it can negatively affect them.
I think it's important when you have a message to bring the kids, you bring hope. I really want to remind the kids the importance of the decisions that they make. I've seen so many young people make the wrong decisions and their life is over. And I think a lot of people don't like to talk about it and don't think it's going to happen in their communities, but it's happening everywhere. So we want to make the kids aware. I want kids to really realize that you're very unique, that there's something very special about you, and you don't have to fit in the crowd. To all you young people, the best is yet to come, and the best is waiting for you. Don't miss it. It's good.
We also got to talk to some of our athletes and hear what they took away from this assembly.
My name is Blake Dieter. I'm a sophomore. Something that I gained from this is to just stick to yourself, have a plan in high school, follow the good path, and you'll have a good future.
PHS thanks Daryl Strawberry for sharing his story with our students. This is Carmen McConaughey,
Kaylee Van Kirk,
Haley Walsey,
and Quinn Simpson,
reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thank you, Mr. Strawberry, for coming in and talking to the student athletes, and thank you to Palmyra Lions Club for sponsoring this event. The Cougar Cafe is something that everyone looks forward to on Fridays. Staff members Lizzie Zampedri, Katie Hartman, and Ruby Cornwell share their appreciation to a PHS essential in this next segment.
The Cougar Cafe is a student favorite here at PHS. The life skills class works hard behind the scenes to make it possible.
So the Cougar Cafe is a program that benefits the life skills population here at Palmyra High School. This is something that is a full circle business for our students. It teaches our students, you know, the behind the scenes of how to work in a job. They are standing for up to 2 hours at a time. It's a fast-paced environment. They learn cleanliness and teamwork. I think it's very beneficial because it has taught them to work as part of a group. It teaches them to finish a job, to work from task start to task completion, and all of the steps that are in between that.
The life skills students shop for ingredients on Mondays and Tuesdays, bake the cookies and make the snacks on Wednesdays, and run the shop and count the profits on Fridays. This hard work pays off with high ratings from students.
Dude, these cookies, they're pretty good, let me tell you. I like getting them here. Also, I want to say thank you. It means a lot to see this kind of work from the students and the teachers, and it's pretty cool that we get to do it here in Palmyra because not a lot of other schools get to do it.
I like it because it's pretty good coffee and it's really cheap to buy. It's $2 to buy 1 cup unless you bring your own, then it's 1. And the snacks are pretty good. I really enjoy the cookies a lot. I want to say thank you to the Cougar Cafe staff. They do really good jobs getting the coffee and stuff quickly, and they're pretty good at making it.
Thank you to the life skills class and staff for all your hard work. This has been Lizzie Zampedri,
Ruby Cornwell,
and Katie Hartman,
reporting for Cougar Media News.
Thank you to the staff of the Cougar Cafe. I look forward to going every week.
The yearbook is currently on sale for $90. The deadline to order online is May 5th. If you have any questions about the yearbook, please reach out to Mrs. Stroh in room 122. Get yours before they sell out. Now over to Rowan with the Teacher of the Month.
I'm here with Teacher of the Month, Mrs. Kovalchik. Mrs. Kovalchik, how long have you been teaching here at Palmyra?
This is my 16th year at Palmyra and my 24th year overall.
What is your favorite part of teaching?
I love meeting the students each year and just seeing the energy and the interest that they bring to the table.
And what classes do you teach?
I teach French 1 through 5, and I also teach a Latin 1 class.
What is your favorite thing to do outside of school?
I love spending time with my family and traveling. I like to read and spend time with my 4 cats.
And what's an interesting thing about you?
Last year, I pulled a truck just for fun.
Thank you, Mrs. Kowalczyk.
Congratulations to Mrs. Kowalczyk for being the Teacher of the Month for March. Thank you for all your hard work. Now over to Ashley Yordy and Rachel Bardsley with this month's Cougar Kudo.
And now it's time for this week's Cougar Kudo. Our first winner is Kenzie Nagel.
Our second winner is Morgan Angle.
Congratulations. You may pick up your prize in the main office. Lucas is here with this week's Now You Know.
I am here today with Mrs. Rossi to tell us more about the art show.
Hi guys, so this is my first year at PHS, and for the art show I'm pretty excited. We have our art show on April 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. Here at the high school. We will be having a lot of artworks from kids who are in the art classes as well as kids who have entered who aren't even in art class. Our artwork is due today, March 31st by 3 p.m. we ask that we could have it by so that we have it in time for the art show.
And now you know.
Thanks, Lucas. Now with this week's sports update.
What's up, PHS? I'm Cage Jones, and this is your Cougar Media News Sports Update. Starting off with baseball, the boys had a tough loss last Thursday against Susquehannock with a score of 8-2, and against Hershey last Friday with a score of 5-2. Good luck to both baseball and softball as they go up against Manheim Central this evening. Good luck to boys tennis as they face Central Dauphin today. Last weekend, Mason Bucks went to the Tim Cook Invitational to represent PHS. He won the pole vault competition with a new personal best of 15.6. Boys volleyball had their Hempfield tournament last weekend. Out of their 12 games, they won 9 and lost 3. Both the boys and girls lacrosse teams faced Chambersburg last Friday. The boys had a tough loss with a score of 5-8, with Lucas Verdelli making a hat trick during the game. The girls were able to secure a win with an amazing score of 17-5. Congrats to Eli Becker for making Player of the Year in boys basketball. Eli Becker and Alex Dorda for making first team all-conference honors, and to Hank Roche for making honorable mentions. And in girls basketball, congrats to Maddie Henry for making second team all-conference honors, and to Keely Bowers for making the honorable mentions. That's all I have for you this week, PHS.
Every year, with 68 men's Division I teams being selected to play in the tournament, over 20 million brackets are made in hopes of having the perfect bracket. With March Madness underway and only 4 teams left, we checked in with some students and staff on how their brackets did and who people think is going to win the Final Four.
Now we will talk to some students about who they think will win and how their bracket is doing.
Alright, Jack, do you have a bracket set for March Madness?
I do.
Okay, who do you think is going to win it all this year?
I think Miami, just because Florida's a good place.
It's reality. Do you have a bracket set for March Madness?
I do.
Who do you think is going to go all the way and win it all?
I got Roll Tide, baby.
So Avery, I heard that you have a bracket set for March Madness. Is that correct?
I do.
Okay, who do you have winning it all this year?
I have Alabama winning the March Madness tournament.
All right, Roll Tide, let's go.
Now with only 4 teams left, we'll see who people have picked to win March Madness.
Okay, who do you think is going to win it all?
UConn winning it all.
All right.
Who do you think is going to win March Madness?
I got UConn.
March Madness?
I do.
Okay, who do you think is going to win it all this year?
FAU Owls.
Now with only 4 teams left in March Madness, who do you think is going to win?
Definitely UConn.
This has been Richie Doon
and Colin Long,
reporting for Cougar Media News.
Easter's on April 9th. Staff member Marina Road is here with some Easter trivia.
What animal leaves gifts in your Easter basket?
The Easter Bunny.
What's the most popular Easter candy in America?
Jelly beans.
That would be correct.
What does the Easter Bunny hide for Easter?
Easter eggs.
What color of jelly bean is the most popular? We have berry cherry, blueberry, or butter popcorn.
Cherry.
Yes. What is the 40-day period before Easter?
Lent.
Yes. Easter's date is determined by what?
The way the calendar is set up for that year?
No, it's the moon.
Oh, it's the moon.
It had to do something with the moon.
I did not know that.
Easter Bunny originated in what country?
Germany.
Yes.
Impressive.
What color were the first Easter eggs?
White?
Nope.
Red.
Yes.
What? How do you know all of this? That's crazy.
My grandma was a big Easter enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
In It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown, Snoopy delivers Easter eggs to everyone except...
Linus?
Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
I saw that like one time 4 years ago or something.
In what country do kids dress as Easter wizards instead of Easter bunnies? We have Jamaica, Sweden, Albania, or Cuba.
Sweden.
Yes!
Thank goodness.
And unfortunately, Ben didn't win.
Oh, I know. Good game, Ben.
Good candy. You too, sir. Easter is about sharing your candy.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
No problem. Awesome.
And that's acting, baby.
Yes, it is.
That's all we have for this week, PHS. Just a reminder, prom tickets go on sale Monday, April 3rd, and school is only in session Monday and Tuesday of next week. Hope you have a great weekend and a fun time at Minithon.